Yo, what is it? A blizzard? This is your boy DJ Quik, Compton alumni, and you in the mix with my boy Big Wheel from Worldwide Westside Magazine. Bitch, did you hear me? Worldwide Westside. That means from globe end to globe beginning, bitch. Check your time zone.
This is what they think.
They say you suckers ain't got no hustle, no drive. If it's West, then you came to settle. No jive. Yo, B, yo, God, yo, son, y'all ain't real. Yo, money, y'all cats be frontin'. What the deal? It's a conspiracy made by the rest, no doubt. It's like the game is designed to keep the left coast out. So how about instead of doing 106th and Park, we do 108th and Crenshaw after dark?
Seen a nigga smile, so I turned and asked him, why your mouth got so much platinum? Thinking you the shit, all young and sporty. Can't wait to see you grill when you
I understand now you've been out the scene for a while, and I understand you've still been producing for numerous artists, you know, that are still fresh in the game. Can you tell me some production work you've done just in the past couple of years?
Past couple of years, Truth Hurts with Dr. Dre. More recently, Ludacris, Chingy.
Right.
I helped him on his first record. But for the most part, I was just kind of, you know, I went down like in the early, like when the new millennium came. I went down to rethink and reflip my shit and go to the next level. I feel like I wasted a lot of time when I got stuck in that contract with Profile Records. It was crazy how cold-blooded that contract was and how much it inhibited what I really wanted to do. So I've been spending the last few years, instead of working and making music and continuing to dig this hole for myself that I couldn't ever possibly get out of because I didn't know the business,
right.
I spent the last 4 years learning the business.
Okay.
You know?
Exactly. Okay, so, you know, it's just a lot of development going on, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, quick, man. Right now you're with Warner Brothers Records, or
Yes.
Warner Brothers Records and Mad Science. Like, how do you feel about this movement, and what do you have planned for 2005?
For next year,
Yes.
it's finally my time to stretch out as to expand. It's finally, growth time without handcuffs on, without first right of refusals in my contract where I can't, sign artists. Now I can finally sign artists and use my DJ ear to, possibly, bring what I offer best to this game.
Right.
And that's just my instinct about hit records.
Okay, that's great. Okay, like the new album, like what's it called, and like what do you have in store for the next album release?
Right now it's not titled. We were using the working title. Quik is still the name, like off of my first record.
Right.
Just as a work title. As corny as that might seem, just gave me something to stay motivated for. Something to keep looking back toward instead of trying to go to this uncharted territory. Because I know the pitfalls of trying to be so creative and so new that you end up with a record that nobody gets.
Right.
Like, and it could be brilliant. I've seen it happen. It could be brilliant, but at the same time, it'll be fucked up. So I've been, doing my homework. I still keep my ear out for good records. Like, I'm listening to Fear of a Mixed Planet by Shock G, his first solo effort ever. And this dude is fucking brilliant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I'm listening to Eminem's Encore. And, there are a lot of things I like on the album. I'm listening to a lot of classical, like K. Mozart, a bunch of symphony stuff, and just, learning how to, pretty much appreciate music for what it is and how I could still blend music together to make this one great hybrid.
Quick, like understand like that the police were chasing after you for a while earlier this year. Can you tell me about that whole situation back then?
Yeah, the police was on me, man. I got into some trouble. Looking at some time, but over some bullshit. It's just, you live and you learn, man, and you grow. And when you do, you make some people jealous. So they try to do certain things to pull you back. It's just the ghetto trying to keep me down because they see I got a label now, and they all want a part of it. It was a big extortion game, and I'm fighting it legally.
Okay.
I was being extorted, might as well say.
Right. Okay. Quick. Like, what's your relationship like with Suge Knight right now? Will you ever work with Death Row Records again?
Actually, I don't know. I don't know where Suge is coming from at this point. I don't really know where his head is. And, I try not to say, I don't hate him. I know that there are people that do hate him.
Right.
But I learned a lot from him. He enabled me to be a part of one of the biggest records in history, so I can never refute that.
Right.
All Eyes on Me, as well as some of the soundtracks like Above the Rim and Murder Was the Case. So, no, I don't hate him. I was mad at him for a long time, though, because I felt, he didn't help me. But that was just me being naive. I guess he did help me in a sense.
Yeah. Okay.
And the dude, way down up underneath that callous exterior, the dude's got a good heart.
you've been beefing with the MC8 from, you know, all the way back from 91 to 97. Like, how did tension start, and is the beef squashed yet?
Yeah, that's over. That's really actually old. As a matter of fact, I just saw MC8 with a new record on the charts.
Right.
And I've been looking for it. Like, I saw it on the Billboard charts, and I'm like, he put out another record, so I'm out looking for it. And evidently, it's either hard to find or it's selling somewhere else because I tried to buy it to support him. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel about it. I mean, we had our beef, but we still brothers from Compton.
Okay. That's
right. We walk the same turf, so.
Exactly. Okay, like, would you ever work with like DJ Slip from Compton's Most Wanted, even though, you know, you had problems with MCA in the past, who was also a member of the group? You would still work with them?
I don't know. I mean, because I don't know how Slip feels about me.
Right.
I don't want to force nothing. Like, I could easily sit up and say, yeah, I'd work with him. Mm-hmm. But what if he put out an interview and was like, man, fuck DJ Quik. Yeah. We ain't never fucking with him. Then I'd look stupid. Mm-hmm. So I'm willing to work with anybody that shares the common goal of making a hit record that inspires people, that keeps hip-hop fresh. Right. Not just trying to put out a record because it's trendy. I'm not trying to go to Little John and please give me a hit so I can sell some records and I can pop my collar and drink champagne and wear some, you know, platinum. I'm not trying to do that. I'm still trying to keep it advancing where we can keep mixing, you know, Zydeco music and the djembe drum and cumbia, like Mexican music, and even fucking what is my favorite Indian shit, Punjabi. Like, you know, just mixing all the musics up, man, and making it, you know, and just regenerating this good energy, dog, because we need more parties, man.
Right, exactly. And enough of all that, you know, everybody's tired of it already, you know what I'm saying? All that beef, all that street talk, you know, I mean, it's just, something fresh, yeah. That's
probably why the West Coast has been a non-factor for a while.
Exactly.
Because, you know, it scares people to death. Like, people want to come out here and have a good time. They love the sun, they love the girls and shit, the fake titties, but they come out here and they see motherfuckers talking about killing each other all the time, and they hear these regional records coming out of these cars like, I'm from this set, I'm from that set, and we'll get you. You know, it's easy to take that shit seriously, as opposed to it being like character.
Cool. Okay, like, rest in peace to Mossberg, man, but Quik, like, did he leave enough material to put out a second album?
No, Mossberg had such a short tenure that it was crazy. And it's so unfortunate, man, that boy, as talented as he was, didn't get a chance to shine. He got robbed and killed. Mm-hmm. He got taken for his publishing, and he got killed. And I hope that the people that did it, I hope they're not sleeping too good. I hope their conscience is eating away at them. You know, but he got ganked, man. Unfortunately, and I had a lot of love for that dude, and it actually scares me. You know, it frightens me to want to love people these days. Like, I really try to hide my love because I don't want nobody using somebody's love against me. It's like whenever you in hip hop, when you love somebody, they die. A part of you dies with them. Right. You know, and I just don't want to be caught loving nobody because some people be jealous and try to kill your best friends and shit. So. To hurt you forever and slow you down or stop you, but I can't be stopped.
Right. Gotta keep going, man. Yeah, rest in peace to Mossberg, though. You know?
Yes, sir. Rest in peace. He's a lieutenant, great lieutenant.
Cool. DJ Quik, tell me about your relationship with Tupac, and do you have any unreleased material with him?
No, I understand that Suge might have some stuff in the vault. Mm-hmm. I didn't get a chance to work a whole lot with him, even though I'd known him since 1993 when he was on tour with Digital Underground. That was when I first met him. You know, he was like Pac was like a little brother back then. I remember when Pac wasn't even really taking his career seriously, when he was just being a background dancer or whatnot. Right. Just how he, you know, his whole thing was he was just having fun with it. And, I mean, even if you look at his first album, Strictly For My Niggas, he wasn't even really rapping with a whole lot of tenacity. I mean, Ice Cube now was turning him out on that album, you know? But then after I guess he had some sobering experiences in his life, and some people turned on him. And, you know, I've seen some of the people that actually did him bad and turned on him, and they can talk about it with such fucking pride these days. It just makes me sick. Yeah. Like some journalists that talk about him like he like Danielle Smith. She'd be blasting that dude. You know what I mean? He was skinny, and he was always hungry, and he was violent and hyper, and, you know, like, so judgmental, man. And, and I guess, you know, that whole energy was you know, it was a lot on him. So he became more cathartic when he did his second record, Me Against the World, and he let that shit out. And I'm glad he did, because that was when he started to shine his light. Now his light is